am Savvy Mike in this. It's I am Savvy Mike TV, and I want to give a disclaimer. I love my mama, and as a black woman, okay, I love her to the core. I love black women, okay. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. White women, I just don't find attractive. I've never had sex with a white woman in my life, ever. Nothing but black women, right? So when we get into these discussions and topics, please believe, black women, I am definitely in support of everything you want to do. By all means, I've learned to not go back and forth with a black woman because you will lose. It's just no winning that one, right? So this is a very interesting topic, as it's been for the past week, because Rory from the new Rory and Maul podcast, if you don't know, he found himself in a bit of old tweet controversy, right? You know, while at the end of the day, people should be held accountable for the disrespectful and demeaning things they had to say, regardless of it. 2010, 2019, 2011 it was a different time. I get that's an excuse, and while it might be, at the end of the day, we're gonna hold people accountable for things they said 15 fucking years ago. I think we're just fishing at that point, and I think that's what it became. It just became a part of something that cancel culture will do to try to get you out of here. It go look at your old tweets, and it might work and it might not, because at the end of the day, people know who they are fans of, and they know who they support. They digged up old Tyler the Creator tweets, him being racist. And it's like, I don't think Tyler the Creator is racist. I just think he was doing that for shock and awe. Clout chase. Y'all know what clout chasing is? Yes, that's what people were doing even in 2009 and 2010 and 11. They were clout chasing. It's true. A lot of people said a lot of things that they just didn't mean, but we're saying it to get a reaction and garner some attention. That's all, right? And honestly, the reason I really don't take this whole controversy with Rory so seriously is because I just believe, like I said in the video where I think I posted about the Rory apologizing and Maul scolding him for even dealing with it. I just think the K-bots are bored. Kendrick's not on Twitter. He's not on tour anymore. He's definitely not on Twitter. He ain't dropping no music. He probably won't be dropping none anytime soon. And don't get me wrong, K-bots. I love Kendrick Lamar. I think he's an amazing rapper and musician and artist, one of the greatest to ever do it. But at the same time, I am not y'all. I'm not you. I'm not the Drake stans. If anything, I'm a J. Cole stan. I know. Why the fuck are you listening to me to begin with? But at the end of the day, I feel like the K-bots had nothing to do. They had nobody to target, nobody to go after. Everything was quiet. Everything was calm and peaceful. And then Rory and Damaris said that they don't want to see Kendrick Lamar sweep the Grammys, which is something that everybody was fucking thinking, because it's so much better music that came out this year that Kendrick Lamar doesn't need to win any more Grammys for him rap beefing with Drake. It's over. It's done. Now, I get this will be a talking point and something we talk about for the next 5-10 years. I've accepted that. I accepted that when the beef was going on. Oh, this is something we're going to be talking about for the next 5 fucking years. It's that big. I get it, and I'm not telling people not to discuss it, but we've stopped talking about that and just start attacking the people within the beef, within the hip hop media space. That if the K-bots feel like they're leaning to this side, they go after them. And it's just like, can we? And that's why I really put myself on content probation. That's the main reason. Can we get back to what matters? And that's the fucking music. None of this really truly matters at the end of the day. Regardless of it, I do not think Rory is a racist. I don't even think the K-bots think Rory is a racist. I don't think nobody thinks Rory a racist. Should he have said the things he said 15 years ago on Twitter about Beyonce and black women? No. What do I believe he was joking and clout chasing and just doing whatever he was doing because Twitter was a weird place back then? Yes. So I'm not gonna hold him accountable for some bullshit, right? And that's that. But outside of that, the fallout added to it, as you do know, as we all know, DJ Akademiks and Rory and Millie Mall. That's what Act calls him. Mall's my Libra brother, but that's what Act calls him. I'm sorry. Either way, I fuck. Y'all know, chat nigga for life. Either way, I don't pick sides. I don't pick sides in politics. I don't pick sides in sports. Well, yes, I do. If I got a favorite team in it, yeah. But if my team I like is in it, I'm not picking a side. That's usually how I work. But either way, I'm not doing that. So regardless of it, I am in the middle, fair, balanced. But I fuck with Ack. Then they chat nigga for life, for sure. I think Ack is a pioneer. I respect everything he's done for the hip hop media space, and him being this way is kind of what's added to his allure and his quote unquote or him being this scathing and being this shiesty, because either way, while I respect Ack for what he's done, and I am a fan of him, still is. I'm a fan of Rory and Maul too. The only person I'm really not a fan of in the hip hop media space is Joe Budden. That's about it. Everybody else I rock with, right? So either way, I don't want to choose a side here. I'm not going to. But if I can be the objective perspective, as Star would say, wrong is wrong and right is right, and this is fucked up. Okay, I get it, Ack. I do. He pulled up to your house. He did. And that's fucked up too. Rory shouldn't have done that. He should have never done that. And he should have known that doing that, you've accepted a man to treat you how he wants to treat you. Because you're supposed to, why even pull up to his house and drop anything in the mailbox, regardless of it. Now, I get he didn't go in there or he didn't do anything to him or anything like that or take anything. But still, why even try to be threatening in that way? Rory, you're Rory. Okay, you're a noob and you might know some niggas, but come on, bro. If you see Akademiks somewhere, it's gonna be a conversation. It ain't gonna be no fist flying. Ain't gonna be none of that. Oh no. Well, maybe now. Maybe now. Yeah. At least it should be. Now it's up, cause he posted a picture of you and your kid just chilling. Now it's up. So it was, I guess, to Ack, as he's going to explain, it's been up forever for him. But now it's most definitely up for Rory. So we're going to let Ack speak. We're going to let him get into his feelings and thoughts about everything and why he did what he did. I know I've yapped for 8 minutes, but this is I Am Savvy Mike TV, and I reserve the right to do my yapping. So, hey, I'll put a preview before this so you can get a little something. But, hey. Either way, let's listen to what DJ Akademiks had to say.
Tory's appeal got denied.
Yes.
Tory's appeal got denied. Drake is exposing Pusha T. YB has responded supposedly to NLE Chopper. Mer1X. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Charlamagne's on Melissa Ford. Rory got exposed. I could probably kill them. I know y'all ready for me to drop 45 on Rory. I know y'all want me to drop 45 on Rory. I don't have the energy for that. I felt I killed these niggas years ago. And I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't think they've had relevance, really, other than Mealy Mall talking about, Drake, and, he has his own personal relationship with Drake. I don't think they've had any relevance. When it comes to that albino dweeb, Rory, it's very clear to me, I think he's washed. Now, I'm also somebody that, I don't like jump-ins. I like one-on-one fair squabbles, because I've never needed somebody else to, grind the axe that I've needed to grind, or someone else to handle an issue that I think I've had. So while everybody was so caring about if Rory hated black women, I didn't feel none of the ways y'all felt, and I gotta always keep it 100. I was laughing at y'all black chicks. Facts. You know why? Because y'all was dick sucking this nigga for years. If it took now for y'all to realize maybe he don't fuck with y'all are clowns. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I wasn't with y'all on none of the, let's feel bad for y'all. Y'all are dumb as shit. If it took y'all this long for y'all to realize he didn't fuck with y'all are stupid. And I can't, as much as I don't like him, as I said, when I catch my op, I don't need everybody that don't like my op to be with me for me to get my op. I ain't with that. So for all of the black women who felt betrayed by Rory, you're a fucking moron for liking him in the first place. I got nothing. There's nothing that's I'm with y'all on this. Like, for what? I exposed this little nigga years ago. I exposed him years ago. I broke it down line by line, bar for bar. I showed y'all. Him costuming. I played these videos. It's a nigga from TMZ who sent me this video. I said, bruh, I DJ'd these joints. These little meet the greet joints. Like, I've DJ'd all throughout Jersey. This little white boy was a fraud from day one. I've been exposed this. Listen, y'all didn't want to listen. Because you know why? A lot of times, it's not about the message. It's always the messenger. Some of y'all black hoes ain't my biggest fans anyway. So the fuck am I placating to y'all? Like, I'm not going to come to y'all like, oh, yeah, man, fuck y'all niggas anyway. Nigga. Like, I'm standing on it. So I'm going to keep it a bean. So I'm not.
He stands alone. Okay, let's make that clear. I don't want no smoke. Act stands alone on that one. Okay, stands alone. Act. I would suggest you not stand on that mountain either. I'd at least respect for your mama, bro.
I'm not going to jump on some fake shit. That's why when people say, yo, why'd you tweet out a picture with this nigga? It's been up with me and him personally since then. I don't need y'all to tell me he don't like. I don't need black women. No disrespect. I don't need black women to tell me that I got my op down bad. I'm good. I don't need to piggyback with y'all. Y'all don't got no power anyway. Y'all sucked this dick for like 8 years after I've been exposed. So when y'all are saying, why did Act just tweet out something? No, I had to tell you because I told y'all not only I exposed him then, I told you this little boy thought he was slick with me. I got the letter somewhere over here. I've never thrown it away. It's somewhere over here. I look at it, nigga, I look at it every 3 days. Let me tell you this. I've had issues with Meek Mill. Meek Mill live in Philadelphia. I actually live in Cherry Hill. Or used to live right around Cherry Hill area. That's in Jersey. Meek Mill live like literally 40 minutes away from, or used to. Then he moved to New York. I know the niggas who I'm really getting it in with, not one of them has ever shown up to this crib. Ever. The only person who had the audacity to show up to my house was this little white boy right here. So it's been up with me and him since then. It's been up with me since, you know, I see some people like, yo, why'd you, nigga, I don't care. I could have seen that nigga let me tell you this. I had niggas watching him. I don't care. He could be at a funeral. He could be at the birth of a kid. I don't give two fucks. I need to know what that nigga, and this is no threats of violence. I just had to figure out what he was doing because he thought he had to drop on me. Boy, you live in Jersey City. Nigga, where he live at, five blocks away, nigga, I pay $22,000 a month for 3 studios I don't use. Actually, it's not 3. It's 2. I don't even use them. But still, the point is, I have a headquarters where he lives at. So it was all fun when people said, Act, yo, you be at your crib, you think you could talk shit, nobody would, whatever. So when I told you, yo, I think some nigga pulled up to my crib, they left something in my mailbox, I read the thing out, I had mad, I don't know who it was. When we figured out who it was, y'all all laughed. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you thought nobody was going to come see about you, y'all all laughed. So now when I got people watching him while he in the park, we watching him while he taking his mama to the doctor's appointment. We watching everything, nigga. Niggas be like, yo, why would you put up a picture when he with his kid? Nigga, we don't care what going on, nigga. Did he care what was going on? Nigga, when he dropped off the letter in my mailbox, my mama was in my house because my mom be at my house at times. Did anybody say that like, yo, damn, why'd you show up to his house like that? You don't know who at Axe house. Nigga, this is a 7-bedroom house I live in. You don't know who live here or who's not here. None of y'all cared. But when I put up him and his dusty little kid at the park, niggas like, yo, Act, you going too far. No, it ain't. Don't show up to nobody's house. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. If I could go in listen, I was trying to send an electrician to go in his crib. We was trying to masquerade as, I ain't gonna lie, Chad. I got too much money. We're trying to masquerade as the motherfucking, like, you know, like the superintendent. Oh, we got to come check on the smoke alarms. The plan a hidden camera up in that bitch. Come on, man. Because the nigga pulled up to my crib thinking he was a mob boss. He thought he was going to scare me. Boy, you broke. Nigga, I waste millions just gambling. You think I don't got a couple dollars just to say, yo, let's put this person just to watch him every day. Just watch him. I don't care if he bringing his kid to school. I don't care if he going to the doctor. I don't care if he go. I heard some dumbass things. Well, why you ain't post a picture of him going to work? Did he post a picture of me going to work, nigga? Or did he post a picture? Or did he drop something off at my crib, nigga? You don't know who's here. Like, for y'all, I don't have kids. Maybe I do got kids. Well, I don't, honestly. But still, like, You don't know who in my crib? I could have a cousin. I could have my nephew, my niece. You don't. Nobody gave a fuck. Now I ain't gonna put it up on here because I see niggas like, you know, everybody who's in their feelings like, nah, yo, you gotta sue Ack, and so I ain't trying to have them try to do some YouTube shit. But yeah, we've been watching that nigga for, yo, that nigga came in 4 years ago. Actually 4.5 years ago. I've been watching that nigga ever since. Get Back got no date. And I'm gonna still watch him. I'm gonna watch him every day. Every day. Give me updates. And by the way, if y'all got a drop on a nigga, I got a ban for you too.
Okay. All right. I think that's where we stop this. You said enough. We understand the reasonings why and what he has done. And he has no fucking remorse whatsoever. Now, the real question is, what would you do in this situation? Would you have been let this go? Because that was years ago. And I get, you know, for some reason, everything with Rory just years ago. I mean, he said nigga recently. But everything else is years ago when it comes to the news about him. So, you know, this was a while ago. So, what do you think? Do you think Ack should have let this go? Or do you feel like he's a bit obsessed? And it's just like, okay, I get he pulled up, dropped something in your mailbox. At the end of the day, let's look at the bigger picture of it all, right? That's all he did. Nothing happened to nobody. Nobody got hurt. It was a trash threat, corny. It was what it was. At the end of the day, he knows not to do that when you're there. Because if you see somebody pulling up like that, dropping something in your mailbox, you walking out with the millions of guns that get posted on Instagram. I don't think he can walk out with all of them, but he gonna walk out with one of them. So I just feel like, you know, as a chat nigga, as a truth, I feel like this was a step too far. And at some point, you know, while I get everybody was bullying Rory at that moment, it was no reason to pile on. And I know you said, well, I don't like jumping. You know, my problems is my problems. But if Rory wasn't getting canceled or, you know, trending or in the news, you wouldn't have did none of that. You would have kept doing your private investigator shit and just had all the ammo you needed for when this nigga started talking crazy about you again, I guess. That's it, okay? You didn't have to post that because that was just, it was like, okay, now Rory, if he sees you and he ups it, no questions asked, I mean, knock on wood, don't want it to happen. I love you, Ack. But at some point, you have to realize your actions causes reactions. Prime example, remember that whole little thing between the niggas in Las Vegas, the content creators in Las Vegas that was beefing, and Buddy pulled up on the other guy while he was live and straight upped it on them and killed both him and his wife. And these weren't famous guys. These was just normal people who had beef on YouTube. Yeah, like, I'm not saying he was right in that situation, but people rationalize their bad decisions every fucking day. And you just don't want to put any ammo in the gun. Like, yeah, here's the reason you should shoot me. Why are we doing that? You know, at the end of the day, y'all had y'all beef. It was entertaining when it was, when you was going off on them, when they got fired, and you had their funeral on your stream, and you went off on them some more. It was fun while it lasted. At this point, it's over, you know. Let's just move on before this gets way more messier. And now Rory, everywhere he goes, just somebody watching me? Maybe. This nigga Ack is crazy. You might have to move, my nigga. You might have to move and tell nobody that you did it. Rory need to, if I'm Rory, I'm doing the pods remote. I'm doing them via Zoom. Fuck this shit. This nigga Ack got 10 chat niggas watching me every day. He just giving a ban to, here, go watch Rory. Like, what the fuck we got going on? You know, so, yeah. Like I said, messy. This is very messy. This is very nasty. And yeah, either way. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I gave my thoughts. Let me know what you think. As always, I am Savvy Mike in this. As I am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.